Take me out, hear me shout, come get it, don't you simmer down. Right now, want you acting like you in the wild. Don't stop, give me no doubts. Let me know what you want. Your dark desires and your thoughts. Yeah, you can hunt me like a sport now. I got a cold heart, but I'm running hot. I let you cut in that line if you want the spot. When you're ready, baby, come get it. You better work hard, what you waiting for? I'm not a domino boy, but I'll take the floor. When you're ready, oh baby, come get it.
We want to thank our friends at Metabrands for sponsoring our eSport event. Metabrands is a metaverse resource DAO that provides instant exposure to the top-performing NFTs, play-to-earn models, and player-owned economies. And now a word about our sponsor DAPS. DAPS is a 100% community-owned and operated cryptocurrency project with unparalleled privacy features and industry-leading technology. Now let's talk about another of our sponsors, MeTech. MeTech is a hosting provider for ASIC and GPU miners and a reseller of old and new equipment combined with an own repair shop. And now we bring you one of our sponsors, PIVX. PIVX is financial security, protecting your wealth and privacy through its cutting-edge proof-of-stake blockchain. And here we got our sponsor Bitcoin 2. Bitcoin 2 is a fork of Bitcoin that uses a unique proof-of-stake algorithm allowing scalable, fast, and private transactions.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to StakeCube eSports' biggest night on the calendar, Crypto Gaming Full Series. It's an absolute pleasure to be here. I am Foxy, and I'm here with the one and only Imagine Action. How are you, mate?
Well, I'm really fine. Thank you for introducing me. First time casting in English. I am so excited to start as a caster, as an English caster. With you, Foxy, it's a pleasure.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good, and not only that, but this is my first EU cast as well. So we're both in the outside today, but It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm gonna have fun. It's an absolute pleasure to be doing it with one of the biggest coaches in the EU, and it's gonna be so much fun to be here and really have a lot of fun. So first of all, we're going to have a look at the previous bracket to see where everybody's sitting at the moment, see what's been happening with the esports bracket, and see who's going in, who's out, who's getting themselves into a good spot. As you can see here, we got the bracket, and a lot of big teams in today, and a lot of teams that are really looking good. Who's looking good in your opinion
Well,
to take it all the way?
well, Atevinta seems to be really good. I know one of the player who is French,
Yeah.
basically. Well, MX23, he already won, I think, one time the crypto gaming, the summer series number 2. Yeah, really good team with a Russian, Tango, really good players. Well, I don't know if there is another team, another favorite. If you see one, but Atevinta seems really good.
Yeah, I mean the thing is with these type of tournaments is that the semi-finals are best of 3, and it's always a recipe for big upsets for that kind of. If you don't start fast, if you don't get your game straight away, you can get in trouble so early, and kind of all of a sudden see yourself in the 3rd place match and be like, well, where did that come from? You know. You need to start early and get that first win, and not put the pressure on yourself, and try to get into that final quickly rather than later.
And we'll see Vampy. That team is a Spanish one, entire Spanish boys on the team with Laza, Dying, and Giga. That's the first time they play in a StakeCube tournament, and for the other semi-final, still BO3, it will be the next one to follow. It's Salami against Scala. Salami is well known because that's the team that played every single tournament of a StakeCube eSports. But that team against them is really good to know. Legends to confirm, Sibrify, Dak, and someone. Well, that's another favorite here.
Yeah, well, that's exactly it. Is that it's 4 teams here that kind of can go their own, that you could see winning it from the start. Vampy, I like Vampy. I think that they've come into the tournament kind of as the dark horse in a way of just they might be able to get past Advinta somehow here, and all of a sudden find themselves in a grand final. And especially in these best of 3s where anything can happen, the opportunity is here with Vampy. They really can do something if they can get that first win out of nowhere and get something started and try to get a bit of momentum on their side and bring it into the grand final. This could be a good chance for them. They can do something from this tournament here, Vampy.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, best of 3s, like, you can make a surprise whenever you want. You can get the momentum for you, and then you disappear and you go. But there is no loser bracket, so that's a single bracket elimination. So you lose, you go home. So you have to be focused on the best of 3. Well, there is no time for
second chance.
Yeah, that's it.
That's the scary part, is that it doesn't matter who's playing. In a way, you could be playing against the best in the world. If you can somehow get something going your way, and get the crossbar hits going your way, and kind of try to get through it unscathed, you can make upsets in these best of 3s, especially in the semi-final. I mean, the grand final and the 3rd place matches are best of 5s, and we're going to see both teams at least twice today because of it. But these best of 3 semi-finals are the most important matches of the day in a way, because of who's going through to the final, and who can get those big best of 3 matches. I mean, the games are worth more than a best of 5. These are very important games every 5 minutes.
Yeah, and so we are following with the first semi-final. The player enter the field. We're gonna just say the go to the players. Do you have a favorite here in the semi-final, Fox? Oh yeah, okay. So that's not okay. So that's a fake. Yeah. So we're just gonna continue to talk a bit before the first semi-final to start. What do you think about this team with Vampire. So that's best of three players that we don't know. And do you think they have a chance against Atevinta?
I mean, let's hope so. To be honest with you, it's going to be an interesting series. It looks like we've started here. Are we redoing or? Yeah. Okay, give me a sec. I'll just tell them.
Yeah, fake
tell 'em-
departure
tell 'em we'll
from me.
restart.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, there we go. All right, now they've gotten it. It's just they were playing there for a minute, and I was like, I just wanted to make sure that they knew they didn't know themselves. They were looking a bit iffy as to whether or not the. So first of all, we've got the prediction, which we are going to get started right now as to whether or not we're going to have a bit of an upset in this one, or whether or not we're just going to have the usual. I think that the upset would be if Adventa lost this. I think that personally myself, I think I can't see anything other than an Adventa 2-0. But being that it's a best of three, upsets can happen. But I do think that Adventa take this semi-final number one.
Well, I think too, Atevinta is well experienced with good players. I don't know the Spanish players in the Spanish team, Giga, Laza, and Dying. So I don't know if there will be a surprise from Vampire, but well, we don't know. We're gonna see.
Well, that's exactly it. That's the thing with best of threes. You don't know. There can be upsets. There can be those type of things, but we're ready to go. We're ready to get started, and StakeCube eSports is ready to get started as well. Thank you to all our partners. Thank you to everybody, and I think we're ready to go. This is it. Semi-final number one.
To go on the first semi-finals, $400 to share between the three top teams of this tournament. Tango with the first ball, Aina going upstairs. Okay, Jiga. It's not on point on the fight, and Laza is countering. First occasion for Atevinta for the moment.
Yeah, they're looking okay. Like this Atevinta side just seemed like they've been playing for a while. It's like it could go all the way, but not quite. It's going to be interesting to see, especially in these first couple of minutes, if there's just a little bit of nerves on the side of Vampy to see if they can. Because this would be a team that'd all be mates, that'd all be friends that have just kind of decided to join.
What a shot from MX!
There we go, MX. Perfect start, well played, and that's a good start from Adventa.
The French player that we want to look for. MX on the box is taking the lead for his team. Atevinta 1, Vampire 0. What a shot just under the crossbar from MX. His teammates making the jump from him, and Laza getting the ball. Pass back from MX to Ene, but not on target. Dying. Oh well, Giga is not on good place, but cannot manage to take the shot.
Oh, if he had got a little bit of a touchdown there, that could have been a bit of a clip to start us off for today. But I mean, even though they've gone 1-0 down, they are looking okay. They're rotating pretty well. I haven't seen any issues from them in terms of rotation or anything like that. They're a bit, if anything, they're a bit slow getting back on defense, but their attack actually looks okay. If they can get a few goals, especially in these best of threes where it can be a bit scary for teams to get upsets and everything else, if they can get a goal back and get themselves back into this series, anything's possible.
Oh, good ball for Laza with a redirect who was going to the top corner, but Tango is on place. Laza again, well, it's going to find Jinga. Spanish team is dominating a bit at the moment in the last 30 seconds. Ainea with the counter. Well, it's a Jiga for his teammate. Well, so much space for Dying to go into pre-flip into her dribble. Can he finish that? Dying with a... Oh no, it's not a goal. What a save for Ainea.
What a save there. It seems to me
incredible.
the Spanish team seem to be playing very attacking while Vampy, while Advinta are kind of just staying back and letting them do this. And you're playing with fire. You got to just watch out with those type of plays. And they nearly got through there, nearly got the equalizer to get themselves back in the series.
Past time for the first half, and Spain has one big occasion with Dying. Dying was a pre-flip into a dribble, but Laza can finish that.
There we go.
With the egalization, 1-0.
They've gotten back into it, and you could see this coming. There was just nothing but attack from Vampy, and they finally get their goal that they well deserved. And you know, talking about best of threes and getting back into it, this is their chance right here. They could really cause an upset.
Giga, the double tap, maybe looking for a pass in midfield, but it's not good enough for surprise Aenea. Dying with Laza, maybe looking for a corner bounce, but not enough to make it happen. Tango, well, with Laza, is on place, gonna take 50-50 against Aenea, and again, no. Giga has a good ball to make it into the blue field. MX with a shot, it was on target, but Giga is here.
They are solid in defense, this Vampy side. Advinta are struggling to get any type of attack going, and every single time they do get an attack, that happens. They just boom it up there and make sure that the attack stops. And now they're reverting to going back into the demo play and getting some demos on board. Here's MX trying to get a bit of a dribble going. Goes all the way. Oh, what a play, MX. Well played, 2-1. They get their goal back. Well, and with a minute 6 to go, that's well played.
It's incredible how he fakes the first one, and then he's looking for an air dribble, and after that 50-50. That is really decent for the French player that signs a double goal. So Tango, nice pass for MX, but the bounce is read by Laza. Double read, wall read to make it on the box. Blue team, Tango with Tango. Aina is a bit short to make a third goal happen. MX again with the post, and Tango maybe with a pass for Aina, a bit short again to make the third goal happen.
Yeah, it seemed for a second there that the ball just... Oh, look at all these demos happening from... Tango nearly gets the goal as well. MX trying to... Such a bully in front of goals, making sure that they... Here's a chance maybe, and it's gone in! Lassa gets his goal back, and it's 2-2 with 26 seconds to go.
It's not finished yet for the Spanish players. Double commits, double chance to look for the egalization to Neil, as you said, and 26 seconds left. Suspense is on his way again for the last 30 seconds. We enter in the money time. We're gonna look for that ball for the Spanish. We're with Giga avoiding MX to shot again. Giga for Laza is on good spot. Yeah, maybe for a double tap he will be a bit short. Dying with the Spanish players. There is a good situation for them, maybe to kill the game at the moment. Last second ball maybe. We have an occasion for the blue players. Laza with the ball on the right side. Yep. It's gonna make the ball bounce on the floor, and we are going overtime.
Smart. Just get their overtime goal here would be massive for the side of Vampy to create an upset. There was a chance, but MX blew up Dying and made sure that there was no chance. MX looking good, making sure they're trying to get that goal here just to shut up the upset. To get themselves... Oh, that's a big pinch. It's off target, but here's a chance for MX on the other end. He couldn't quite get there. Tango puts it in. There's the goal.
Oh, what a surprise. After that Beach Fox, it's a bit surprising, and Vampire was almost ready to make the play to win against Atevinta, but still that team with MX, the player, 2 goals lead, and it was it's a bit frustrating for Spanish. Really good opportunities for them, but just in front of the net. A bit short on post, unfortunately, and still achieving tough for first game lead. 1-0 for the Russian and the French player team.
Advinta, I mean, they can count themselves lucky that MX was getting a lot of saves defensive-wise at the end of that game, making sure that Vampy couldn't create an upset in game one. And I mean, if they keep playing like that and get their chances, and they can really get themselves back into this series, I can see a game 3 happening if they keep playing like that, Vampy, and get themselves on the ball. They're playing very well defensively. Just get a couple of goals and start it off from there. Anything's possible.
Well, we're gonna see in the 5 next minutes. First occasion maybe for Aina with a domination on the field of Spanish. Lazar with control, yeah, nice pre-flip. There is Giga. The other side, double reset from a Spanish player. Lazar, well, nice pass for no one. It's MX, maybe Giga on the ball. It was first. Enya with MX, not offside. And Lazar taking the ball again with 50-50s to enter. Lazar again. Well, MX with the counter. Not enough quick on the ball. Maybe an occasion for the Spanish with Enya defending his box. Still 0-0.
Very dangerous from Advinta. They're staying back, making sure that that's a scary one, because it could go up the other end, and Dying nearly gets back on that second touch. It seems to me as if they're playing very, very defensive Advinta. This looks like a very defensive side, making sure that nothing weird goes in, no kind of pinchy type of goals, and then they go on the counter-attack up the other end. In these best of threes, it can be a bit scary. You don't want to let in something that will cost you later on. Goals are very, very important in these type of games, and getting one goal and holding on to it can be a strat in these best of threes, because a win is that means you're one win away. And there's a chance for MX, and MX has done it again. Another big goal from MX, and he's looking dominant starting off this tournament.
Doesn't let any chance to the opponent to defend that ball. It's a boomer from MX, French player, seeing his third goal on the third semi-finals of StakeCube Gaming, crypto gaming series. Tango with a double tap, maybe serving another one.
Dangerous.
Oh, one shot for MX again. He is dangerous.
Every time he's up in the air, I'm just noticing that he just always creates something from nothing. Even if it's in the air and he's not in the right position for it, he'll find it going somewhere else. And even back on defense. Oh, bit of a mistake from MX. And maybe that's the little bit of a chance the Vampy need to get themselves back in the series.
That shot wasn't on target, but MX wanted so hard to control that ball and keep it to himself. Yeah. But yeah, a bit greedy from MX, and that's 1-0. The Spanish are coming back. Laza with a big clear on the left. He's countering from Aina. Well, an occasion with maybe Dying. He's avoiding a second goal from the Atevinta team. And then
that's solid
Spanish,
defense.
Yeah, that's pretty solid from Spanish players.
It seems as if they're trying to hold them off now. They're trying to get those chances themselves on the counter-attack, and it's become one of those kind of counter-attacky, passy type of games where each team's just trying to find that perfect pass or demo, as you can see there from Tango. 2 minutes to go. This next goal is so important.
Laza with a double tap, maybe. He's on target! What a shot from Laza. Incredible from the Spanish player. That's incredible. No one to defend on him. That's a really nice goal.
That's uncharacteristic that we've seen so far from Advinta. They've been stopping those type of back wall plays, and finally Vampy get an opening, and wow, that's the best goal we've seen today so far, and what a way to get themselves back in the series. 1:48 to go. Can they hold on and bring us to a game 3?
Well, could be. Be careful with MX on the left. Dying, denying the goal from MX. Well, Laza is alone in defense. Be careful because MX is out there. Jinga with dying. 2 players on the ball. Maybe a double commit could be punished by Tevinta, but still no. The ball is on the blue field. Tango, double tap, yeah, is winning one fight with MX. Maybe there is Anya waiting for the ball, maybe for a counter pinch from MX, but well defended by Laza.
Yeah, it looks as though they've stopped MX getting those chances now. He's gotten a chance there, but he was eating those up in game 1 and even at the start of game 2, and they're finally starting to stop something. Lasser's there back for that one, 50 seconds to go, and they're trying to hold on here, Vampy, bring it to a game 3, and you watch out, don't give too much time on MX. They go for the goal themselves, and that nearly goes in. It was about halfway in, couldn't quite get it all the way. 40 seconds to go here, game 2.
Dying. Jiga was a bit in difficulty. Tango for the counter attack, maybe against Jiga. The Spanish player is solid to get that ball on blue field. MX with a dribble countered by Dying, and still it's a 3v2 situation. The Spanish players are really fast at getting back in defense, so it's really hard to
That's scary.
push them through.
They're going to go for the passing play here, try to get something going. 4 seconds to go. They're going to have to go for it now. Ania, it's not going to drop in. It's not going to drop in, and it drops to the floor, and we're going to a game 3, and Vampy are looking solid.
Solid with Laza, with a really nice double tap that makes the difference against Tevinta, because that team is really solid at Tevinta, but we see those mistakes from MX, from defending the backboard, and that's surprising from a team of this caliber. Incredible again about Vampire to get that one goal lead and then to keep it up until the end. And now we could have a surprise, folks.
Yeah, well, that's exactly it. I think the problem was with those 2 defensive mistakes from Advinta was not the mistakes themselves, but the fact that there was nobody back helping them. And kind of creating the mistakes, as that one just goes off target. Could have started game 3 with a bang. Couldn't quite get it there, as all the attack has started, and Dying maybe creates an upset here. 13 seconds in, and they've already got one on the board, Vampy.
Yeah, what a shot from Dying, looking for space on the net, and he's fighting it. 1-0 for Vampire against Tevinta. That's a surprise, because I have a favorite on this tournament. I said Tevinta and the Swedish team, but still, it's incredible from the Spanish player as they dominating again and again.
That's the thing with, I was talking about best of 3s, and you know, get a couple of games, and all of a sudden you get this momentum, and they got the game that they needed to start that momentum, and now they're 1-0 up. There's nothing but confidence from this side all of a sudden for Vampy. They're looking very good, and but the thing you've got here though is that if they concede a goal, all of a sudden it's reversed again. You start to worry about, can they hold on, and this next goal is the most important of the series. If they can go 2-0 up in this, all of a sudden confidence is through the moon.
Well, they go really nicely up on the air until. And however, that Tevinta is not playing maybe a bit in the air. Spanish trying some things, and I think they are rewarded for this. As a mix is going for a corner read, not enough precisely to get that second touch. Anya on the corner, it's maybe just clearing, but still on Spanish wheels. Be careful with Anya. The shot is not on target.
They were eating those up in game 1. Game 1, they were not missing those, and now they're looking a bit desperate here. They're trying to find that goal that they need, and Lasser's doing very well to make sure that they don't. And the one player that I've noticed has been playing very well is Jigger in terms of defense and making sure that there's nothing going in up the other end. Here's a chance here for MX. Oh, that's well saved by Lasser because that was
And
going
Anya
in.
missing the ball. Surprising from Atevinta.
They're looking nervous.
Yeah, absolutely. Still 1-0 for Spanish players. And they are looking for a qualification and grand finals as they're 2v1 on the left. Giga with the ball, maybe dying again for touching the last chance for the Spanish. And MX with a good return, demoling one player. Be careful with that ball, it's on the blue box. And Tango of the other side, can you find the MX the other side? It's a bit complicated. Spanish on this way and counter-attack.
Oh, there's a chance right there. Couldn't quite get it. And Jigga's going to have a chance to get the double, but couldn't quite get to that himself either. There's 2 minutes to go. Demo's happening left, right, and center, and everyone's just getting a bit desperate. MX tries to find Ania. That one's off target. Comes back to Tango, and he couldn't get it either. All of a sudden, they're trying their best to get a goal from somewhere. And can they find it from MX? They can't. This one might go to Tango, but it's not going to get to him in the end. 1:30 to go, and they need a goal, and they need it quick.
They have to find a solution against that red wall with 3 Spanish players playing really solid at the moment. Laza, well, with Anya countering. Be careful with that ball again. With Anya, with a touch, but saved by dying. And Laza countering maybe with a teammate. Be careful because Tango was on place, but still doesn't manage to take that ball, dying with a 50-50. Giga can angle shot and the pinch again from Atevinta's specialty.
It seems as if they've really... That's a good play from Lasso. It's not going to go in, but it's well played just to waste a bit of time off the clock. That's into a dangerous spot. It seems as if MX isn't getting as much time on the ball as he was in game 1 and 2. They've really shut him off, and they've shut him off well. There's 40 seconds to go, and we were talking about that goal 5 seconds in being important. Well, it could end up being the winner because there's 30 seconds to go, and Jigger's going up the other end to waste some more time.
Money time. Atevinta needs a goal to stay alive on that best of 3. Dying with a counter. He has the ball again, but MX is not with the ball. Okay, clearing on the corner, but there is no one to help. That's the problem, actually. 10 seconds left.
10 seconds to go, and they're looking like it's normal time, and they're not in normal time here. They got to go, and they got to go now. The ball touches the ground, and all of a sudden we have a big upset in this one. Tango's going to try and go himself. Look at MX. MX is up for it. He's being cut off. And wow. Wow, talk about an upset. Vampy have found a way from 1-0 down to end up getting a goal in the first 5 seconds and hold on. We'll talk about important goals and goals being important in these best of 3s. The only goal in game 3 ends up getting him the win and putting him straight to the final.
What a team from... There's 3 Spanish players. They played actually really well against Atevinta. First win was for Tango, MX and Aenia, but well, they show good things, and the team was pretty solid. MX was maybe alone on the first game, but after that, many mistakes. I don't know why. Maybe pressure with Vampire connecting together a bit better, and that's surprising. But that's a really good Rocket League out there.
I think that it became a bit of a game of chess at the end of the day. At the start of it, they saw MX and they went, well, this is the player that we kind of have to jump on and make sure that we don't get anything big coming from the lad. And game 2 and 3 all of a sudden came along, and started game 2, MX was still dominating. And then about halfway through game 2, all of a sudden you saw the change. You saw the demos, the making sure that MX didn't get onto the play and make sure that no passes were going to him at all. They were being cut off. They were being defended very well. And all of a sudden it became a completely different game, and they could not score in game 3. And at the end of the day, they'll be in the 3rd place playoff because of it.
Yeah, they will have to share at least. Let me check a bit. Yeah, they're gonna battle for $75 for third place, so that's really nice for 3 players. And Vampire is heading to the grand finals. Yeah, really nice with
And,
$200. Yeah, $200 for the first place and 125 for second.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a good, nice affair from Vampire qualifying for the final. And we're gonna check Carlos against Salami, and
Yeah.
I'm sure
This
it's
is
gonna
a
be
scary
a
one if you're
really nice grand
Yeah.
finals here.
Yeah, I mean, this is the thing is that if you're Kalas or Salami in this situation, you're looking at that and looking at Vampire and going, how are we going to get through that side? They defended so well the second half of that series and making sure that they just shut up shop from the start and just made sure, look, we've got our goal. It's 5 seconds in. We've got our goal. That's all we need. And somehow it managed to work. I mean, 4.5 minutes is a long time in Rocket League. They managed to do it. And somehow at the end of the day, Advinta have guaranteed themselves $125 no matter what. And well deserved after coming back from a 1-0 deficit early on and getting themselves a big win in that series.
So that's yeah, so we're gonna just make a little break of 5 minutes. We're gonna introduce you the sponsors of tonight's event. So we'll let you just see the sponsors. Stay with us. We are not at the end of this party of Rocket League with good teams tonight, Fox. We will be back in a bit. See you just later.
We want to thank our friends at Metabrands for sponsoring our eSport event. Metabrands is a metaverse resource DAO that provides instant exposure to the top performing NFTs, play-to-earn models, and player-owned economies. And now a word about our sponsor DAPS. DAPS is a 100% community-owned and operated cryptocurrency project with unparalleled privacy features and industry-leading technology. Now let's talk about another of our sponsors, MeTech. MeTech is a hosting provider for ASIC and GPU miners and a reseller of old and new equipment combined with an own repair shop. And now we bring you one of our sponsors, PIVX. PIVX is financial security, protecting your wealth and privacy through its cutting-edge proof-of-stake blockchain. And here we got our sponsor Bitcoin 2. Bitcoin 2 is a fork of Bitcoin that uses a unique proof-of-stake algorithm allowing scalable, fast, and private transactions.
missed calls in a new city with a couple new walls and some new friends. They don't know who you are, but I like them better anyway. Cause they don't stress when I'm having some fun, and they Don't guess if I'm feeling undone, though I can't sleep now. I wonder if I like it better, like it better. We've been so unattached that I think I need to connect. 'Cause can't fall asleep alone. I think I still need you on the phone. Yeah, I can't fall asleep alone. And I just miss the way you go. And I hate the way we left it, pretending being selfish. But you know I cannot help it, 'cause I'm not the best with help. But still need you on the phone, 'cause I can't fall asleep alone. Oh God, just a second. Think I might have slept in. I'm the one who made this bed. I gotta rep it. Ain't no rest for the wicked or the selfish. But maybe there's another way to say that I like to our when I calls you. Anything that is cold but a fall through. Got a couple nights and they are all for you. We've been so unattached that I think I need to connect. 'Cause can't fall asleep alone. No, I can't. I think I still need you on the phone. I still need you on my phone. Can't fall asleep alone. I can't. And I just miss the way you go. Oh yeah. And I hate the way we left it, pretending being selfish. But you know I cannot help it, 'cause I'm not the best with help. Still need you on the phone, 'cause I can't fall asleep alone. Can't fall asleep alone. Still need you on the phone. Can't fall asleep alone. Just miss the way you go.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are back with the Crypto Gaming Fall Series, and now we have a very, very big game here because it's mostly Swedish. Kalas versus Salami. This is quite the battle.
Yeah, it is with Kalas. That's Dream Team in Swedish. Well, there isn't Turbo Porsa, but still, Sibrify, Dak, and someone that's three players. That's that's frightening a bit in Ice Cactus in good tournaments. And Salami is one of the team that makes every top 4 in the crypto gaming series on the semi series 2 and 1, and then we are in full series. So let's check what they will do against Kalas.
Yeah, I think that Salami at this point might as well be a sponsor. They're here so much. They, from what I've seen, I did look at a few highlights of Salami, and they are pretty solid. They're a regular team to this tournament, and they do look good. But I can't go past Kalas in this one. I think that Kalas are just a very strong team for this type of tournament, and for them to be in this tournament and get themselves into the semi-finals like this. I know it's a best of 3, but Kalas are going to be strong today, and I think that they're kind of, now that Advinter have been upset by Vampy, all of a sudden I'd be scared on the Vampy side to see if this Kalas side can go all the way.
But as you said, still a BO3, so could be a surprise again for Salami, maybe to get a place on grand final. So yeah, maybe that's tonight's story for Salami again.
Yeah,
that was a surprise for me that Vampire is winning as Tevinta, but Kalas, I don't know. There seems to be really good and really decent players. So we're gonna see what they are will do against Salami, Lejo, Tedan, and Wolf. That's one Belgian player, but I don't know. I don't know because I don't know that team, and I know very well Dax, Simplify, and so on. That's RLCL's players by experience. Well, it was a bit earlier on time, but still, their experience.
Yeah, and who's your prediction yourself for this one? Who wins out of Salami and Kalas in your book?
Well, I see Kalas going 2-0 on the day of best of 3. What do you think about that?
I probably agree with you. I think that this is probably more of a one-sided matchup than the last one. I think that this would be more of a surprise of Salami. I mean, I'm not saying that they don't have a chance, especially in best of 3, but Kalas are a very strong side, and they've done a lot of big things in the past, and this is their chance to take it all the way, in my opinion. I think that Kalas are just going to be just a little bit too strong in this one as we're just about to get started here.
All right, then. So we are going to start the game. Well, Dark, Subrify, Subrify is well known for his trading packs because I am a coach and I know who make the trading packs and is well known for that. So we're gonna see if he's doing well with his possibilities, with his skills against that team of Salami, well-known team in crypto gaming series.
Well, let's see if they can get past the top 4. Salami. It's gonna take a lot, but if they can get some solid defense going and maybe get them off at the start and try to get that first goal, and whatever jitters, whatever nervousness they've got at the start will just go out of the window. It's just that first goal in this series is going to be so important for
maybe. One player is lagging a bit.
One player had 1,000 ping. I did realize that myself. I was like, is his internet gonna turn back on? But it looks like we're just gonna reset the server. Shouldn't take too long. Just a bit of we had 30 seconds of training just to see how we've started, just to see what happened in terms of what happened with that one. But we should be back to starting ways very, very soon on that one.
Well, fortunately, just 30 seconds were played and 1 minute of observation. No occasion, no opportunities, so it's still open for the two teams. But well, there was one player struggling. It was one of a Swedish team, the 100% Swedish team. So we're gonna check if we can go back to the lobby because, well, servers are well known to not work at the moment, and we are still struggling to get back to the server. Fox is an NFT.
Yeah, I was an NFT for a second there. I apologize. It's, I mean, that's the problem with sending my image all the way from Australia. It's gotta go. It's gotta go underwater. It's gotta go all the way underwater, straight over to Central Europe. But it's been pretty good. I expected a little bit of like lagginess in game or anything, but I've had no issues. I really haven't in terms of ping or anything like that. It's been pretty consistent for me in terms of ping. So I'm happy that that was my one worry coming in today, that I wouldn't be able to cast properly because it'd be too skippy or too anything like that. But it's been pretty good. I'm enjoying myself so far, and I hope you are too.
Yeah, I am, and the sound is really good. So that's what matters. Is casting. So
well, yeah,
we are here to show up as well, but still it's better to have a sound on point as we are waiting for the other team. Pablo, Ted, and Wolf, Salami are there.
He said he's had to restart his PC. So what we'll do is, I think we'll disappear for a couple of minutes. We'll come back in about a couple of minutes' time. Just make sure that everything resets and everything else. We'll go on a short 2-minute break. and we'll be back with the action of semi-final number 2.
Did we take it too far to say that we cannot pretend now? Was it never enough to have just everything you want? In your shadow I found a place to hide me from my own thoughts. And if I ever got lost, you find a way to bring me home, bring me home. I want something I can hold, that's worth its weight in gold. And I want something that is real, something to make me feel alive. Make me feel alive. Make me feel alive. Something to make me feel alive. Make me feel alive. Make me feel alive. Something to make me feel alive. Did we take it too far to say that we cannot pretend now? Was it never enough to have just everything you want? In your shadow I found a place to hide me from my own thoughts. And if I ever got lost, you find a way to bring me home, bring me home. I want something I can hold, that's worth its weight in gold. And I want something that is real, something to make me feel alive. Make me feel alive. Make me feel alive. Something to make me feel alive. Make me feel alive. Make me feel alive. Something to make me feel alive. I ask too much, you give it all.
Welcome back to the Crypto Gaming Fall series. We're back. We're live. We should be starting very, very soon. Just had a restart of a PC for player. So
Okay, are we
we're-
ready to
we're
go?
ready. We're
6
gonna
players
go
on the lobby, and someone is back. Someone is back. No, no worries. The Swedish is on point to play against Salami for the second semi-finals tonight of the Crypto Gaming Series. Let's do the first ball. Oh, that's a bit on back, and Wolf is on time to get the ball, but be careful, someone is there to demoing the other players. Nice center, Simplify with a shot. Good counter for Lejdo.
Complete opposite start of what we saw before. It's become demos and attacking, and now there's a lot more confidence coming from both sides as Lejdos gets us started and gets us started early.
Gets the save and now gets the shot just under the crossbar and open the score on the first 30 seconds. Very nice played by the Swedish player. And we had the almost player. Oh, what a egalization for someone. Well, the kickoff goal is just a matter of time with egalization.
That was just one of those classic ones that just sits down, and you know, the third player going and getting that corner boost can sometimes be a bit dangerous, and that was probably the easiest goal he'll ever score.
And the turn offensive is always the problem here with the third player getting the boost. If you turn defensive, there is no problem. You can defend the net just as you have had an open. But yeah, that's a pretty well mistakes.
Good shot.
What a shot for Simplify. The surprise, it's just behind the defense. Incredible angle.
Look how long he stayed up forward for as well. He had confidence in his player for someone to actually get the pass off, and someone's pass actually made that such a great play. And now we're seeing a lot more as that one goes in, and 4 goals in the space of a minute. This is like Australian Rocket League right here.
This is really close. Wolf with his first goal on the semi-final, looking for an egalization, and here we are, 2-0, and 1 minute only played. Lejdo with the ball. Tejdan, yeah, with Dag, easy on the ball against one player blue. Lejdo, it's gonna let the ball to his teammate. I don't know if it was intentional, but Dag is getting the ball again, demoed, and he has no time to put the ball on the blue field. Well, he hopped back, but the pass is not on point for someone.
They're cutting off passes now. You can see it. You can see that Salami are cutting off these passes that they know are coming from the side of Callas. They're starting to. Both teams are really using their passing plays. Oh, this is going to be a counter-attack up the other end. Someone's going to try and get the shot off, and he does. In those situations, you've got 2 choices, and he went for the shot, and he did well.
Well, that was a bit hard for the last defender, Wolf.
Yeah.
Awkward situation with someone who could demo, who could shot, who could do many things, but well, he managed to make the good decision here. Lejo, maybe a reaction from the blue team. Salami struggling here with someone getting a shot, but not enough strength on that shot. Still 3-2. Occasion for Tejdan, a bit short against Dark. Was countering, but a bit of mistakes from 2 teams for the moment. Simplify with a counter attack, maybe looking for someone, but a bit large on the corner.
Yeah, it seems as if the counter attack on both sides seems to be the way to go. Both sides starting to try these 3v1, 3v2 counter attacks and just leaving their defense completely. As you can see here, it's happened again. They're just completely going, all guns blazing, trying to get that goal to get themselves ahead. And at the moment, 3-2 with 2 minutes to go. And I think there's still going to be plenty of goals to come by the looks of it.
Careful with Dak, looking for a double tap, maybe looking for a pass midfield. Someone, well, shot's not on point, and Lejdo can find Wolf on the other side. Dak, well, good clear on the left. Maybe Wolf with a shot from Lejdo. Tejdan was in good position, but he let his teammate going stand, and then that's counter attack for the Swedish team.
maybe the communications was just a bit off there. The Tenan just needed to shout, "That's mine, that's mine." He would have had a chance on that one. Just seems as if he didn't call that one, left it for Ledgedow and couldn't quite get the pass going his ways. Here's a chance for Ledgedow. That one goes over to Wolf. And then Wolf gets the shot off himself, still turns around, tries to get a play onto Tenan, and Tenan couldn't quite get to it. Now the counter-attack up the other end. Someone, it's going to be 4-2.
Nice from someone. He finds the space here. Ledgedow was a bit short and he turned on the bad side. Someone can take the open. 4th goal for team of Kalas.
Yeah,
That's
it
really easy
really
for them.
Yeah. It seems to me as if Kalas's goals are coming from just overcommitment. Yeah, just overcommitment from Salami. Yeah. They seem to be over-attacking, leaving in too many open goals for Kalas. I mean, you've got to do something to get yourself back in the game, and that one just didn't quite work. They got to get themselves a goal in the next 20 seconds if they want to get back into this game 1.
Done. Well, it's going with the ball with Wolf, getting free preset. No, maybe a pinch! Oh, what a pinch! But it's on the crossbar. We were close to a big highlight of tonight's tournament, but it was a bit too high.
Not only that, but it would have gotten them back into this game 1 with a chance, and now they have to go all guns blazing, get a goal from somewhere. Tedan's going to have to turn around on this one and get something started. And that one's just gone into an awkward position. It's going to come back towards Kalas, who's going to get a chance to finish it off. But there's 15 seconds to go, and it looks like Kalas are going to get themselves game 1 here.
Yeah, maybe an occasion, but it won't be a good one since the ball is on the corner, isolated, with Wolf faking for last occasion for Salami. Just for the momentum and for the confidence for the next game. Just don't forget that we are in best of 3, so Kalas have 2 ball matches.
Yep, and that's the important thing here, is that they got that first game, and I mean that's a big chance for them to go all the way. But this is what happened last series with the favorite getting the first game, and we thought that it was all over, and then all of a sudden, boom, the upset happens. And can we see the same again from Salami? They've got to get that first goal. They've got to get themselves a bit of confidence.
We have the strength to go back against Kala's team, simplify someone and Dak, opening
good save.
Gala, yeah, but be careful because simplify, he's here with the fox on the box, as we said in French. Incredible start from Kalas again.
That's the second time now that he's gotten a redirect shot from a pass. It seems like that's the way to go for this team, and Zebrafry has done it again, and someone seems to be the one to get that started every time. Zebrafry always finishing off at the end, and here we go again as that one nearly goes in itself. Nearly a chance to make it 2-0, and Salami are looking in trouble. They've got to get themselves going, and they've got to do it quick.
Done getting free preset, no double tap for the Swedish player, but Ledgedow was really close. Simplified with counter attack, maybe he's faking backflip on Wolf and close to save. Wolf unfortunately doesn't manage to put the ball off of targets. Wild shot from Simplified, really close to to outplay a player first time.
I was going to say that was a good save and a good play, but the problem was that even if that goal didn't go in, someone was there to tap it in. I think that was a wonderful counter-attacking play, and now they're trying to finish it off early with these counter-attack plays and really shut up shop early. Someone over to the corner, and exactly what I was saying, they're trying to shut up shop early, making sure no upsets happen, and someone has put them 3-0 up a minute into game 2.
Yeah, someone making his name known for second goal, double the shots, and it's 3-0 for Kalas against Salami. Easier game, maybe pretty solid from them, not contending kickoff goals, and now that's a fourth for Dak. It will be very hard to get back from this for Salami.
It seems to me as if they're trying to over-attack the fact that they're 3-0 down, now 4-0. They're trying to get that momentum going back on their side, get a couple of goals, but the problem with that is you just leave yourself open too much at the back, and that's another easy one for Callas, and this is looking like one of those ones that could be early, very, very quick.
They're struggling at covering each other, and for the moment, Callas is open to take those opportunities. Wolf, maybe for an equalization, yeah, with a 50-50, getting the dunk at the end, is giving some hope to his teammates.
Someone actually gets a very good save from this, and Wolf actually gets the second touch on that to make sure that it went in at the end. And now that they've got that goal that they wanted before, can they start a little bit of momentum? There's still 3.5 minutes on the clock. There's so much time left, and that goes off the bottom of the crossbar. If that had just been straight off the back wall, it would have been 4-2.
Be careful, because Wolf
there it is
here on the box with a 50-50 from Tedan. Against the last defenses, someone couldn't manage to put the ball away, and Wolf is getting a goal. It's 4-2, 2-goal lead again.
I mean, that's exactly it. They've started that momentum that we were talking about, trying to get that goal, and now 4-2, a bit of momentum starting. But someone says, you know what? Your momentum is now gone with an easy kickoff goal. It's 5-2, and that is a massive goal in terms of momentum shifting.
Well, it's incredible at this level to see so many kickoff goals going out there, and they're struggling a bit on this. I don't know if they're a third player covering all the way, but still, that's a kickoff goal again, folks. What is the game here? 2 minutes and 8 goals already conceded.
This is weird. I expect this in my OCE scene. This happens a lot, these kind of games where just everything seems to be going into the goal and nothing will go your way in terms of defense. But that the thing is that once one of these kickoff goals stop, then the momentum stops. And there's no other chances of kickoff goals because there's not kickoffs to do it. Yeah. So it's the best of both worlds on this one, and Wolf's going to have a chance, and all of a sudden the comeback is on. Wolf is on fire, and that is a 4th goal for Wolf, and he's trying to make sure that Salami get themselves a chance.
Only 1 goal between those two teams. Salami is getting back on the play and still working for that place on grand finals of the Crypto Gaming Series. Wolf, again, with 2 players on the backboard. They are not covering each other. Lejdo with a demolition. Tedan is going to get a shot, but not enough to get surprised. Cyberfy, 1v1 with a flake. It's on the crossbar. Wolf was on it.
He's doing everything. He's making sure that he's back defending as well. And Wolf is up for this one. Couldn't quite get onto that. Could be a counter-attack up the other end. Someone's there. Wolf's there. And Wolf makes sure that someone couldn't get the open shot. Wolf doing very well here to make sure that Salami get themselves a chance in this game too.
Wolf with a pass at the back post, but Tedan was a bit short to get first against someone. Someone with a 50-50, Cyberfy, maybe for Dak, who's getting high. No, it's Wolf.
Oh, dangerous.
With space, maybe with a flick here and the crossbar, but they were still edged though. Cyberfy managed to put the ball away, and someone going to counter attack. Good communication with Dak. Wolf with a counter, it's 2v1, but Dak has to go back. Still 5-4, and that for Swedish players is really, really good. Be careful with a double tap. Clear from someone.
I'm very, very surprised with Wolf in this game too. He's come out of nowhere. He's playing brilliantly. Even though it's 5-4 and they're behind and they've conceded 5 goals, individually, this is the best we've seen so far from any player today. And he's trying to get another one on the board. That one's just off. If he had got something on that, it could have went in. There's a minute 10 to go. And all of a sudden, Salami giving themselves a little flicker of a hope. Wolf couldn't quite get it, and now all of a sudden, counter-attack could be up the other end. Tedan does well to make double tap.
But he was a bit close to this, and Cyberfy, maybe for himself, can manage to take the safe goal. But will be synonym of maybe a victory on the morning time. Tidan on the other side with Lejdo. Yeah, good clear on the backboard, but someone is here to protect his teammates. Tidan, well, halfway because he's not on the good space. Ibrify maybe with a pass for Dak. It's a 3v1 counter attack. Be careful, someone.
So here we go. 25 seconds to go. Lejdo tries to get something going, but Dak takes it off. And now, 20 seconds. Wolf, can he get something started like he has been all game? He's been blown up instead, and they're going to have to play this without him. He'll be back in play, though, right now, and they're going to have to go end to end. They can't do it. It's been cut off. Someone goes for it up in the air, and once this ball hits the ground, that is going to not go down. Lejdo over to Wolf. Up in the air. Simplify. Nah.
Well,
that might do us.
It's gonna be hard, yeah. Nice
reset. They find a way. They find a way in the end. They shut down Wolf at the end of the game, but he was very, very good. 4 goals, 3 saves, and Wolf looking very, very good on the side of Salami, but unfortunate in the end for Salami. Kalas do end up getting there in the end. Only just. I mean, it was probably a bit closer than we expected, and that was probably to do with Wolf doing very, very well. But at the end of the day, they get the job done. Kalas into the final.
Yeah, Kalas into the finals, competing for $200. And good play from Salami. I don't know how they were getting back after the 3 or 4 goal leads, I think, but the kickoff goals were pretty good. Defenses was not good enough on the semi-final, so a bit of worries for Kalas on the grand finals because Vampire is pretty solid, so it's gonna be really a tough time maybe for them. But we are heading to the 3rd place match, I think, Fox. After that,
yeah, and that's exactly it. Is that Vampy now will be a bit confident that Kalas were letting in a lot of goals from the kickoff, and if Vampy can try and get some goals from the kickoff and play defensive like they did in their game, they're a big chance of maybe creating a major upset here, getting through Advinter at the start. Can they get through Kalas as well? We'll have to find out later on, but 3rd place match coming up, Advinter versus Salami. That's going to be quite the game, and we'll find out what happens in that one straight after this short break. See you soon.
We want to thank our friends at Metabrands for sponsoring our eSport event. Metabrands is a metaverse resource DAO that provides instant exposure to the top-performing NFTs, play-to-earn models, and player-owned economies. And now a word about our sponsor DAPS. DAPS is a 100% community-owned and operated cryptocurrency project with unparalleled privacy features and industry-leading technology. Now let's talk about another of our sponsors, MeTech. MeTech is a hosting provider for ASIC and GPU miners and a reseller of old and new equipment combined with an own repair shop. And now we bring you one of our sponsors, PIVX. PIVX is financial security, protecting your wealth and privacy through its cutting-edge proof-of-stake blockchain. And here we got our sponsor Bitcoin 2. Bitcoin 2 is a fork of Bitcoin that uses a unique proof-of-stake algorithm allowing scalable, fast, and private transactions.
this night with you. I'm higher when I'm with you. So hold my hand, I'll take you through. I'm higher when I'm with you.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Gaming Fall Series. It's time for the third place match, and this is a big one because Salami were looking okay in attack, and with Wolf as well being up there, this is a bit scary for Advinta, but we've got Advinta versus Salami. Can Advinta do the script and win this one? It's going to be interesting to see if Salami can get themselves a third place here, or if Advinta are going to do the norm, get themselves back into it, get themselves a third place. We'll have to see what happens.
Yeah, with $75 on the line, Salami has already took that spot, that top 3 at the previous Crypto Gaming Summer Series 2. So I expect them to try to battle at maximum with against Advinta. But
yeah.
we're gonna see if Advinta. I know they were struggling a bit against Vampire, and we're gonna check if they are trying to mental reset on that third place match.
Yeah, well, that's exactly it. As we have a look at the bracket for what we've seen today in today's Crypto Gaming Full Series, brought to you by StakeCube, of course. We have a look at the bracket, and we've seen a lot of upsets. We've seen a lot of weird series. We've seen things happen up, down, and everywhere, and it's. I mean, Vampy was the upset in this one, in my opinion. I think that Advinta would have thought that they would give themselves a good chance to win this thing. Vampy did well to shut that off, and now Advinta need to finish their tournament well, and we'll find out if they can do that very, very shortly as we get into predictions. What do you think about this one? Do you think that this is just the script? Do you think that Advinta find their way to get that third place match going their way?
I think Advinta has tilted a bit, and that's how they will manage that tilt, if they will transform it as a force, or if they will be drawn on that tilt. And I think that will be the matters for that team, for Advinta, if they want to go back on the field and get that win against Salami. But yeah, Salami was pretty good against Kala, so I'm up to Advinta, but it will be close. 2-1, I guess.
Yeah, I think if this was a best of 3, however, it's a best of 5 because it's the third place match.
Well, 3-1, 3-2, yeah.
If this was a best of 3, I'd almost be going towards Salami with Wolf's pop-off factor and the way that he was getting that momentum going. I think that with it being a best of 5, surely Advinta get their momentum going somewhere. Surely that they seemed to not get that momentum started against Vampy. If that had been a best of 5, I think that Advinta could have come back and maybe won that 3-2.
Surely.
But because it was a best of 3, it was a different result. I think that Advinta surely find their way to get a win here. We'll have to find out as we just about get started here.
All the players seems to be on the lobby. So yeah, just gonna go for that third place match against between those two teams, Salami against Advinta. Can Advinta going back on the field with the mental reset? We're gonna see right now with MX with the first occasion.
There we go. That's more like it. That's more like it from the boys. They've started straight away and they've said, you know what? You were conceding too many kickoff goals in your previous game. Let's start it again. And 6 seconds in, and another kickoff goal goes against Salami at 1-0 already.
Thanks to their Russian player, Tango, which are going to be fast on that one. Tedan with a shot, it's on target, but really nice countered by the Russian. MX with a really good occasion. Air dribble with dunk maybe against Wolf, but still they managed to put the ball away. Tango, the shot, it's really easy to tell and to clear it on Wolf maybe. The other side is taken by MX. Occasion maybe for Wolf with Lejdo a bit short on that one, but double tap. Good clear from MX. 1
This
minute
is
of
dangerous.
observation, and that Atevinta is pretty nice for a moment.
Yeah, it definitely seems as if even though it's looking dominant from Advinta, most of the possession is actually on the side of Salami. It's the counterattack that becomes
Yeah, it's more
dangerous. You
about.
can see here, you can see these kind
One
of
shot.
scary counterattacks coming from the side of Advinta, and they're definitely looking to get them on the counterattack. With Salami, counterattack defense in the previous series was not fantastic, to say the least. It definitely looks like Advinta are trying to do the exact same here and make sure that they can get a few counterattack goals going their way.
3 minutes and a half left. Tidan with Lejdo, maybe a connection denied by Tango. Lejdo, for a pass back for his teammates, a bit dangerous with Anya working a bit on the left. MX trying to dribble Lejdo, but it wasn't a good spot. Tango with Anya on the midfield, not a good pass from his teammate. Going for the indirect pass on the backboard, but it was well defended. MX with a shot, his top corner on the right. MX again with a very, very good precision. He's incisive.
Yeah, it does seem as if whenever he gets that kind of one touch towards goal, it's always on target. He's one of those players that doesn't need to make too many touches in order for the ball to get on target. I like that. I'm a player like that myself. Just get it towards goal, make sure that it's dangerous, and one might go in, might go top corner, and it seems as if that's what's been happening today. He seems to get that last touch a lot of the time, and he is a very solid player, this MX. I'm enjoying the way that he is playing.
Oh, and yeah, with a flip reset, not getting fast against Wolf. Tango, Russians going on the corner, 1v1 maybe with Lejdo. Shots on target, but I mean,
Good save, MX.
MX is back again. He's really good at the exercise in defense as he's good at the offense. Just as it is clear on the left. Lejdo with a shot, not enough powerful to make the defense worry.
They're trying their best to get back into the game here, Salami. They want to just get a goal to get themselves started. It's a best of 5. They've still got plenty of time to get a bit of momentum going, and that's now. Funnily enough, we're talking about this being a best of 5 and being good for Atlanta. Being a best of 5 now comes into the play of Salami and knowing that they've got time to try and start some type of comeback and momentum and not have to worry about the fact that they're down a match point, as that one nearly goes in itself, and with 1:20 to go, they need 2 goals and they need them fast.
Yeah, as we are in a best of 5, you have a time to adapt for Salami, but still there is so much momentum for Atevinta here
Good
with
pass.
Arnia, good connection on the midfield. Tear down. Yeah, maybe again, but not passing through Aenia, but missing some boost. Communication will be the key here. Tango, counter, 1 minute left, still 2-0.
They're looking very solid in defense here. Advinta, we even though they lost their semi-final, they only conceded 1 goal in game 1 and in game 3, whereas Salami were a bit iffy in defense in their games. So you can definitely tell the difference between the two in terms of solid defense, and we're 20 seconds left in game 1 and they haven't looked close to scoring here.
Maybe here with Wolf. Tango denied that ball again, and the ball is still here on the blue field. The Salami can't manage to go up on the field. Good defense, good pressure from those players from Atevinta, maybe looking
Go
for
on,
the
MX.
goals. Yeah, with Anya. not close to take the third goal. Well, we still have some show here with Anya looking for that third goal, but no, Atavinta is looking for that first win, and here it is. Atavinta 1-0 on the best of 5.
Definitely looking a lot more solid in defense, Advinta. You can definitely tell the difference between the two. I don't think it's the attack that's any difference from the two teams. I think it's the counter-attacking defense on the side of Advinta, making sure that Salami don't get anything going their way. Wolf trying to get things started, and it just seems as if Tango and Ania are just there to cut it off straight from the source, get it straight from the source, and make sure that there is no chance on the side of Salami to get anything going. And I mean, 11 shots to 6 really shows that Advinta are making sure that shots do not come from Salami, and it's going to be very hard. They're going to have to find a way here, Salami, and they're going to have to find a way quick.
Yeah, good clearance will be the key against that team, but pressure a bit, pressure a lot, to be precise. Tango, Enya, and MX are looking for defense really high, but careful with that counter from Wolf. Enya with Tango, looking for that ball, looking for MX on the other side, maybe a double tap represents from MX. The French player is popping off here.
You could see if it was anybody else, I would have thought, nah, that's not possible. But he has done very, very well today, MX. I'm very, very surprised at how well he has played. And he is looking very, very impressive from MX. Good start to this game too, and it's looking like the MX show. But Ania has something to say about that, trying to get something going himself.
Ilan for the response for Salami, not good enough for the first goal to look for on the best of 5. Tango with Leshdo going to make the work for his teammates. Tedan with MX going on the sitting shot. Counter for Ania. Be careful because Leshdo is alone to save his teammates.
Did
Tango
well.
with
Did
Ania.
well.
Oh, with a backflip here. Back pass for MX. They are still up with the possession.
Surely he can't get something going from there. It's a good pass though, and Ania over to MX, and MX might have a chance, and MX gets another, and it is the MX show. MX getting everything on the side of Advinta, and it's 2-0.
Wolf was alone on his own because Tedan and Wolf just has done a double commit, so MX has all this time to adjust the open nets. 2-0 with Ania going to
MX is getting a lot of confidence. You can see it because he is attacking so early now. He's up there very, very early when they've got a counter-attack, and it seems to be working because Salami see it and they just panic. It's becoming a bit of a panic on the side of Salami to make sure that they don't get MX in position, but he is finding a way every time, and every single time he gets the ball, you wonder, how has he got so much time on the ball? It's because he gets there early.
Yeah, he knows how to anticipate the touches from the opponent, so get the good place, the good spot to just here to make the good save. And it's still here again and again. There is no rotation. MX is going back again and again on the ball, and maybe here he has a chance again to take that third goal.
That confidence.
That's incredible.
Yep, that confidence I was talking about. Look, he sat there for so long waiting for the pass. He had confidence in Ania to get it, and it's 3-0, and MX has 5 goals in the space of 1.5 games.
MX is carrying his team for the moment on the $75 on the line for that third place. Tango, well, real nice save. Will Leshdo looking for a double tap on the corner, but no boost. Getting the flip reset, but there is no time. Counter attack for MX on the other side. Going to pass back to Tango. Oh, there is no one on that ball. That's a surprise from Salami, and then Aina with the pass, and MX unstoppable from the French player, the French monster.
I think that they're definitely recognizing on the side of the side of Advinta that MX is on fire. Just get him the ball and he'll do something with it. And that's what it's become. I think it's very smart from Advinta that they're finding MX and just allowing him to do what he can do. And I mean, 6 goals in 1.5 games really, really shows that.
It is so creative. It's comfortable with his skill, and it's pretty amazing from a player of his level. But be careful with Tedan. A connection again with Anya on the midfield. Wolf with a counter of MX, reducing space, so managing to counter. Tedan with Wolf. Well, MX is getting the bump again, and there is no connection again. Thanks to MX exercising defense.
Yeah, that's the difference between the two teams on counter-attacking defense, is that MX is cutting off the play early, whereas Salami are allowing the play to develop.
Oh, MX
couldn't quite get that pass. It's going to come back down though, and MX couldn't quite get there. Nearly had a 5th.
Incredible start from Atavinta on the best of 5. Looking for that 3 goals matches for 3 match points. Sorry.
Yeah, it's going to be very, very hard. The way that this is looking that's a wonderful pass from MX. Couldn't quite finish it off though. Tedan
connection 1-2, but not 3. Tango the pass on the midfield. No block team with him to get through. Let's go. Well, nice shot, not defended by a player by Atavinta. Tango with a tap. MX is already on the air, but no, couldn't manage to take. And Tango still a pressure, good pressure from Atavinta. It's really hard to get off. Yeah, here maybe here.
It looks like Salami are trying to cut off passes early now. They've recognized that the early pass needs to be cut off, or else it's going to get to MX every time, because that's who they're trying to find. You can obviously tell that's who they're trying to find, because he's scored 6 goals in 2 games and he looks unstoppable every single time he goes up on the attack. And we're 2 games in and it is looking all Advinta.
And the thing is, Salami didn't manage to score at least 1 goal on that best of 5. The attack of Atavinta, the defense as well, is pretty accurate for the moment, and that's surprising from Salami. They could put some goals, but well, the post, the connection with the others, and not enough powerful shots from them. So it's a bit easier for Atavinta to connect, counter attack again and again. And MX is unstoppable. Don't let him the ball, because he's gonna do magic with it. Atavinta is, well, 1 game away from $75 on the line. That's pretty good for Atavinta.
I mean, yeah. I mean, they probably wanted a little bit more coming in today, but they've looked solid. I mean, they just that's the unfortunate nature of best of 3 sometimes, is that it just doesn't go your way, and that's what happened in the semi-final. But Advinta are looking very solid. I think that MX is, to be honest with you, I've been very surprised with how dominant MX has been in this tournament. As here's an opening, Tedan's going to be onto that one in the end, and maybe a little bit of a start as they finally get their first goal in this series, and we're in game 3.
Yeah, first goal of a series for Salami. Could be a surprise. They have to defend against Atavinta during 5 minutes. No goal to be considered by Salami, and maybe we have game 4 on this 3rd place match. Oh, what a shot on the post, and Tedan going on the crossbar, and Anya managed to pass it through Tango. Maybe a flip through is that getting MX with a control. Yeah, space going to the fake, but let's do manage to clear the ball. Tedan with double tap, no boost for that player, and MX can clear.
Yeah, just it seemed as if there was just if he had a little bit of boost there, he could have done some with it. Just didn't have the boost and the cutoff there from Tango, but nobody's there. Legsto's going to get it away. MX getting a lot of demos to start off this game. He's trying to get that domination back on their side as Tedan might have a chance here to get a pass
nice
off.
pass.
He does right to Wolf, and now maybe Wolf can get started. It's been the MX show. Can Wolf get himself back into the series?
Yeah, a bit greedy from the entire team of Atevinta, going up, going aggressive against their opponents, and then the counter attack punishes them. 2-0 for Salami. A bit of hope for these players with Lejdo getting to the ball. Wolf control. He has space. He managed to get through one player, but still there is MX with that wall clear. Tango. Connection at the middle. Yeah, with a shot here. It was off the target.
Yeah, just couldn't quite get that shot off in the end. And this is a little bit more solid defense from the side of Salami. Definitely looking a lot better than what they did game 1 and 2 in terms of defense. And maybe just the curse of overconfidence coming from Advinta as they need to try and get themselves 2 goals back. And MX nearly getting onto that one. Ania goes a bit too far for him and they're going to have to reset and start again.
Oh, what a nice pre-flip into air dribble from Ania. Lejo with a shot on the crossbar. Wolf could make it happen. 3 goal leads, but it's a counter attack for Atevinta. Lejo on the left. Aina is going to get the ball. Vertical setup to himself, maybe to get that ball on the net, but the post again. And here, good opportunity for Atevinta, but nice clear from Tedan.
That's a lot better from Wolf and the side of Salami on the defense. Finally starting to connect with each other on the defense, on counterattacking, making sure that MX does not get that easy goal that we've been seeing. It's a lot better from Salami.
Well,
saying that though,
really good work, collective work from Atevinta here with a bump from MX first, backflip here, demolition from Tango and Aina. Connecting with a shot on the open net. That's a masterclass from Atevinta here. The team, instead of 1-2-3 individualities, that's MX going for the double tap again, but a bit short for taking that ball again.
Yeah, this is uncharted territory for Salami right here. They're in front. They need to try and hold on from here because it's looking like Advinta are they're getting a bit mad at the fact that they're behind here and they need to try and get some counterattacks going and get themselves back into this game at 3 as they get 1 goal back. Can they get the second? Can they find MX and make this game over on the side of Advinta as MX tries to find Tango? What a pass. Comes back to Ania. Couldn't quite get to it.
Wolf counter-attack, 2v1. MX going for the tackle. Lejdo. Yeah, there was Wolf on the other side, but it's on post. Really good, nice opportunity for Salami. Then the counter. Wolf is going against Tendo. Lejdo with connection with Wolf. Maybe for 1-2, but still a bit on the floor and the bounce.
It would have been a good shot from there. It would have been a good shot because he was on an awkward angle and the only thing he could really do was hit it into the floor.
Amix with the ball going for counter against Lejdo. Anya. I have Wally defending. Anya with a shot. It's pretty accurate, but Lejdo was on target.
Good save. 45 seconds to go, and they're trying to stop it up the other end. Lejdo tries to get touch on, does. Can he get the find, the pass? No, he cannot. Wolf tries to find a pass to Tedan, who instead finds the pass to himself, and it ends up going to Tango in the end. Lejdo, 30 seconds to go. Can he get something going over to Tango? Tango,
nice pass.
Tango. Oh, Tedan, well saved. 20 seconds to go. Game 3.
20 seconds left with Lejdo on the corner. Good clear from the Salami player. Wolf, Tango, shot from Aina, double commit. They're a bit desperate. Struggling here. Nervous, MX and Aina, just like the previous series against the Vampire. Yeah. Okay.
Ball still hasn't touched the floor. Tango's going to get something going here, but he's got no boost to do so. That ball's going to hit the floor, and Salami have got themselves
Still
a game
alive.
and got themselves back into the series.
Yeah, a bit surprising, but I see ways going at Avinta. It's a bit of gameplay, nervous gameplay. I see because it's a bit aggressive, a bit greedy. They wanted to finish the BO5 as quick as possible, but they are still punished here with a counter attack, with the open for Salami. It's 2-1. And yeah, Salami has his chance. They have to score the first goal, so Avinta will maybe have that moment of struggling, of aggressivity, and they could lose against themselves.
I think that's honestly what it was. I think it was just they were trying to shut up shop early. They realized early into that game 3 that they couldn't do that because Salami were managing to get themselves back into it, and now this game 4 comes along and they realize that they've got to go back to their normal selves, and if they can do that, they'll win this Avinta. But they just need to get back to their normal selves, go back to that patient play that we saw from MX earlier on, and see if they can finish this off in game 4.
O'Neill, Wolvie with a first occasion, MX with a save. Tedan pass back for Lejo, a bit long with Aina countering. Ball is on the blue field. MX with a good counter. Tedan controlling. Just a bit space, but a bit hard here. Aina with a double tap, maybe to make a pass.
What a pass!
For MX,
Oh.
It was excellent, but good defense from Salami.
They're going back to the pass it to MX play, and you'll get it. But Ania gets it in the end himself, finds a way, bounces it over Lejdo, I think it was. And the demo came in from...
Tango, yeah.
Who was that? That was Tango, yeah. And Tango gets a big demo in the end. And that's the second time that we've seen a Tango demo end up going to goal. And now 1-0. And big... That was nearly an own goal.
It's not
but
a good
MX,
net, yeah.
Yeah. This is scary all of a sudden, as that's a good save, but it's going to come back to Tango. Tedan gets rid. 4 minutes to go, game 4.
Tedan against 3 players on the corner. Can he make a pass to his teammate on the midfield Lejo? Maybe again for himself. Yeah, a bit hard for Salami here to get back on track. Tedan on the corner. MX with the control. He has space. He arrived to eliminate 1 player, but still good going back from Lejdo. And still the bumping plays just behind them. Really hard to read from Salami here.
Yeah.
And MX on the corner, careful.
Being a big bully. He's being a bully,
Yeah.
MX. You can see it. You can see him pushing everywhere, trying to make sure that this game's over quickly. But Wolf, MX with a good save, 3 minutes to go, and they need to find it somewhere.
Ooh,
Tango nearly pushed that into his own net.
Playing with
that
fire.
was a bit scary for a second.
Yeah, just a bit close to the crossbar, and Tedan's a bit struggling with that ball. Flag from Wolf, eliminating 1 player. Again, it's 2v1, demolition, but good back from Tango, but still, well, he has to go again on that ball, and no one to help him.
Wolf with a chance here, but he couldn't quite get that second touch onto it. Ledgedo does get something onto that, but MX is there to cut it off. Tedan's trying to get the double on it, and it ends up going over to Ania. Ania ends up giving it straight to Wolf, and MX cuts it off once again. MX looking very good in defense.
And that pass from MX, it was clearing, but Tango, which has double commit with MX, could follow that ball. That was incredible. Wally with a midfield pass, pinch it to eliminate 1 player. Can he make a pass to the mid? Still 1-0 for Avinta. MX connecting to the middle. Ania with a cut. And Tedan with a shot, but it's not off target. Lejo with a pass, but there is no players. Good counter from Ania. Connection with Tango, but good clear from Tedan. It's on the back.
That's go past
on the defense of Avinta.
There's a chance maybe as Tedan tries to get a shot off, tries to find Ledgedo. It's going to come back to Tedan. Straight back to Wolf and over to Ledgedo. And it's in. There it is.
Incredible play from Salami here. 1-2-3 with Wolf with a 50-50, and then Lejdo arrives to find the space on the net. There was a counter here, but still he managed to look for that space. 1-0. Atevinta Salami, and Atevinta looking for that desperately for that second goal, but maybe too aggressive again.
Yeah. And now we're at that stage where next goal is very, very scary for Advinta. They need to find a way to just shut up shop here and just make sure that this is over quick, because if Salami start getting a bit of momentum, we're starting to see a bit of momentum on the side of Salami. If Wolf can get going, it's a bit scary if you're an Advinta fan at the moment, as MX tries to cut it off, but Tedan cuts it off himself. Wolf gets a 50-50 with Tango as MX tries to get something going. 55 seconds to go. Game 4 finds the demo over to Ania.
Oh, careful, because Ania is on good spot to make it happen. 2-1 for Atevinta. With that bad play of Lejo, it was a bit awful, and Ania managed to take that goal. 2-1 Atevinta.
Yeah, Ania did really well there because he recognized that that was going to happen. He sat there for about 3 or 4 seconds just waiting for the ball to come over to him, and it went right to his nose. It couldn't have went to a better spot for him. And with 40 seconds to go, Advinta now all of a sudden are in that driver's seat.
Tango. The connection, MX was not on time, but managed to take that 50-50 against Wolf. Tedan, good clear. On the back on the defense. Well, nice clear. It's on target, but Lejo can take that ball. Tedan with Lejo. He's on a good spot. Maybe to take that equalization. 50 seconds left. Folks.
They're going to have to turn it all the way around. They're going to have to go all the way around themselves as Tedan tries to get it on, but MX just cuts it off. There's 3 seconds to go. That one's going to end up going down onto the floor with Lejdo. Lejdo won't be able to get anything on that, and Advinta do find the win. The script does come into play, and Advinta somehow at the end of the day find that win that gives them 3rd place.
Yeah, $75 for Anya, MX and Tango. Well, GG's for them. Salami could manage to lead us to game 5, but still good performance from them. Well, it's good Rocket League today. Again and again, Atevinta looking for that third place was incredible. Yeah. I think they're a bit frustrated from the semi-final, and here they were playing a bit aggressively, but still managed to take that third spot.
I think Salami can be proud of themselves today. I think that they really, from a start that looked like they were struggling defensively in their semi-final, they really started to get a bit of a rhythm going in defense. I think that Wolf played very good at the back as well as up front in the semi-final, as well as the 3rd place playoff. I think that they were pretty solid. I think that for a team that have bowed out and come 4th, I think that they were one of the top sides today, and should be pretty proud of themselves that they managed to get this far and play some pretty good Rocket League in the end. If they keep doing that, they'll be here for plenty more crypto gaming series in the future.
Yeah, further appearance for Salami on the crypto gaming series, Summer Series 1, 2, and Fall Series 1. That's pretty good performance from them, and we expect to see them at the Fall Series 2 maybe.
Guess
well,
what?
good.
Guess what?
Yeah.
Grand
final,
final,
yeah.
Up.
But
MX
is missing. MX was showing up the good skills, but still we have 2 good teams with Vampire Spanish against Sweden. It will be on. Well, we're gonna make a bit a break, folks. Seems.
Easy as. We'll go on break, and we will be back with the big match. Hopefully, you guys stay tuned, and we'll be back after this short break.
We We want to thank our friends at Metabrands for sponsoring our eSport event. Metabrands is a metaverse resource DAO that provides instant exposure to the top-performing NFTs, play-to-earn models, and player-owned economies. And now a word about our sponsor DAPS. DAPS is a 100% community-owned and operated cryptocurrency project with unparalleled privacy features and industry-leading technology. Now let's talk about another of our sponsors, MeTech. MeTech is a hosting provider for ASIC and GPU miners and a reseller of old and new equipment combined with an own repair shop. And now we bring you one of our sponsors, PIVX. PIVX is financial security, protecting your wealth and privacy through its cutting-edge proof-of-stake blockchain. And here we got our sponsor Bitcoin 2. Bitcoin 2 is a fork of Bitcoin that uses a unique proof-of-stake algorithm allowing scalable, fast, and private transactions.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Crypto Gaming Full Series. And it is time for the most important game of all, the final. And I mean, two brilliant teams coming into this one. You got Vampy, who upset Advinta about an hour and a bit ago. They've been sitting, waiting for that final. And now Kalas as well, going well against Salami. This is going to be quite the final. I don't know which way this is going, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it's Spain against Sweden. Vampire with a three Spanish player, Laza Dying and Giga, playing their weight and won against Atevinta with surprise, but still managed to get to the grand finals. And Kalas, more easy against Salami. Well, most of the goals were kickoff, counter-attacks, really fast plays from the Sweden team. And I hope to see good Rocket League at the grand finals.
Yeah, that's exactly it. And the big thing you've got at the moment is that Vampy have been waiting for an hour and a bit. It comes into a mental kind of game as to, will they be able to start straight away? Will they be able to get into Kalas straight away? It's going to be very, very hard for them to do so. If they get that first win, I mean, anything's possible. I think that Kalas, with that less time to kind of think, might come into it might be better for them. Vampy having to sit back and watch other teams and all that kind of stuff, it becomes such a mental it comes into a mental play of, can they find a way to get back to playing Rocket League again? Like, you sit there for so long and you just you sit there for so long and you wonder, you know, how are we going to play against Kalas? What are we going to do? Vampy, on the other hand, though, I mean, they upset Advinta. Can they upset Kalas as well?
Well, I think everything is possible at the grand finals. The paper won't say anything. The skill, the ranked skill of every players, but I think Kalas should be maybe a bit better with the experience. But still, young players have a word to say on the big moments, because they haven't the how to say, the risk, when they take decision, it's already there. There is no calculation or something, so that's an advantage. But Kalas is a bit, I think, maybe a bit better. But we saw some mistakes. We saw some mistakes on the kickoff. We saw some mistakes on some plays. But well, I think Kalas should make it his way to the top one. But we will see.
I mean, that's exactly the thing, though, is that the way that we saw Vampy playing in the best of three was very defensive, and if Kalas don't stop those kickoff goals and Vampy starts scoring a few kickoff goals and everything else, Vampy can go back into that defensive mode and get themselves a chance to win this final. But what way do you think this goes in your eyes? Let's go to predictions, and what do you think we go from here? What's going to happen?
Well, I see maybe a game 5 against those two teams, with Kalas winning the top one. Fast plays, fast counter-attacks, 1v1 situation, but maybe Vampy can counter that, because they had some pressure. They took the ball on the other side of a field, so it's gonna be a tough battle, of tactical battle against those two teams. But I see Kalas winning that one. And what do you think, you?
I think that it's going to be a question of, is the game going to be attacking or is the game going to be defensive? I think that if it's defensive, Vampy win. If it's attacking, Kalas win. I think that Kalas probably win this one. I'll say 3-1, just based on momentum more than anything else. I think if Kalas start strong, I think that Kalas probably go all the way. If we get a defensive game and it gets slow at the start and a bit, 50-50s coming which way, then Vampy's got a chance. I just think that The way this game goes is probably more of an attacking style. I think the Callas probably just get over the line at the end. I'm going to say 3-1.
3-1, yes, seems to be pretty accurate from you. Carla seems to be the one will bring the cup at home, but still we don't know if P, the French Spanish player, has a word to say here on the final. Well, there's $200 on the line for the first place. Still, the second one managed to go back with 125. Sorry,
Exactly.
dollars with him. Let's go. Let's get to the grand finals, best of 5.
After months and months of preparing, we're finally there. Grand final is here, and it's time for us to start and see who can get themselves over the line and get that coveted trophy. Get themselves a big win. Let's start.
First minute of observation between those two teams. Superfied connecting with Dark with a double tap maybe. Is it a pass? Is it a shot? First pass. Dark is opening the game 1 here. Nice double tap. So much space and managed to show his skill really nicely.
We didn't see that before in the semi-final from Dark. That's very, very well done. And we're talking about, if this game is attacking, it's going to be mostly Callas. And 17 seconds in, they've absolutely listened and gone, okay, we'll make this attacking. And that's what they're doing. And Dak nearly gets another one, but couldn't quite. And they've got to shut this up quickly, Vampy.
Oh, Kirk's a pinch. Not working for Laza, but still get the ball for himself. Dak with a double tap on the corner. Can pass midfield. No teammates here to receive the pass. Dying on the other side. No boost, but still could manage a counter attack. Laza with ball on the right, clearing all the way up on the blue field, but still position for the blue. Simplify going for the pass for Dark, but it's demoed.
This is better from Vampy now. They've slowed it down. They've got their plays. They nearly get a goal there from Giga. Couldn't quite, but they've slowed it down and made it their pace. Which we didn't see from the first 30 seconds. They're starting to play to their pace. Dying tries to get that one. Oh, that's the goal of the day. That is absolutely brilliant from Dying. And he gets them back on target. And that right there is the best goal we've seen today.
Dying is deadly on the lecture of the backboard. 1-0 against between Callas and Vampire. Incredible shot from Dying. And no reaction from Callas, no defending the backboard here. Someone has took the lesson and is clearing to his teammates. Dark with someone on the other side. Laza countering the ball and Giga taking that time to get 50-50 on someone. Giga on the corner, yeah, Dying again. Laza trying to connect with the backboard, getting countered again and again, and still 1-0.
And it looks like both teams, even though we've seen 2 goals, they have to be doubles. They have to be good plays. And there's another one from Jigger. And we're talking about last goal being the best one. This one might just overtake it. All of a sudden, it's 2-1. They've gotten back in it.
Good bounce read from Giga on the corner to make his team 1-goal lead, 2-1 on the grand finals. Game 1, Simplify trying to get a response on the Spanish team. Giga on the backboard, well defending by Dak. Laza connecting on the midfield, maybe with shot on the crossbar. He's Dying, making it happen. 3-1 with Dying again. He's deadly.
He is doing well. He's doing well on passing as well as shooting. And Dying gets that third player touch onto it. Does well. It's 3-1, and early on it was looking all Callas, and that turnaround happened with that goal from Vampy. And now kickoff goal from Dak. There it is, kickoff goal from Dak. They're back in it. We're halfway through game 1, and it is very attacking. It's 2-3. They're back in it.
Callas again with a kickoff goal. They like this, yeah. They will take. If you propose, of course, 2-3, Callas is looking for the 1 goal. Maybe here with Dak, looking for the counter. Someone with Giga, the Spanish team on the counter attack. Be careful because Simplify is here. Dying on the offside. He's going for a ball on the corner, and Dak is alone. Can he manage to put the ball away? Yeah, going for the double tap, eliminating one player. Counter attack for Kalas, but still countered by Dying. Still connection between those players. That's really good from the Sweden players.
Yeah, I mean,
Just
at the
as
moment,
here.
even though they're 2-3 down, it seems like the game is starting to play more into Kalas's hands. They're starting to get that attacking play going that I was talking about. If it gets attacking, Kalas will win this. It's starting to feel like that. It's starting to feel like it's getting to that attacking kind of game that Kalas are very good at
what a
playing. And that
shot.
one's on target. Lassa comes back to Zebrafy and misses it.
Do you think he went for the double tap or maybe
Yeah.
pass it to a teammate, but not the best choice there, effectively? Laza. Oh, with dying again! Yeah, he's the first to get that ball on the box and make the difference 4-2 after that domination from Kala, so counter attack and everything is finished.
And that's well done from Vampy. They were being dominated halfway through this game. It looked like Kalas were going to get back into it, and they calmed down. They got their play, and once again, they're now taking a 2-goal lead.
1 minute left. Could Kalas manage to get back on the track? Dak with that ball on the backboard, well defended by Giga, but the clear is on midfield. Someone has a play to make. Oh, what a read from Giga. It was important here. Dak with the pass. They have a lack of
pressure.
boost
Good
here.
pressure
Dying,
defense. When they're under pressure, when they're under pressure, they're finding a way to just get rid of it. It doesn't matter how, just get rid of it. And they're doing very, very well here, Vampy, to take this game 1 at the moment if they hold on. But here's a chance for Dak with 35 seconds to go over to Zebrafy. Get a chance going. Maybe. Dak. Nope. Knocked away. And that's well done once again from Vampy.
Oh, Zebrafy with a shot. That was top corner. But once again, Laza is here to save his teammates. Chega on the other side. Good counter for Zebrafy. Proposing a ball on the midfield. Dak on the left. Is there someone? It's Giga for the 10 seconds left. That will shake the first game for the Spanish players. Vampy is gonna take the first game here. And what a good domination. What a good play from Dying. What a player.
Yeah,
What the player.
Early on, it looked like Kalas. And they were looking good, and Vampy came back into it. And I said at the start of the stream today that Vampy could be that dark horse to go all the way. And at the moment, you know, it is starting to look like Vampy are playing well. They're looking pretty good, and if they can keep playing the way they are, they absolutely could be that dark horse that go all the way. Game 2.
They are not the underdogs anymore. Vampy is making the difference. Wall read, nicely played by Laza. Zebrafy connecting maybe for himself, looking for a double tap on the wall read. Giga, he's making maybe the play. Laza with a shot. Good counter for someone. Good occasion for the Spanish players.
Zebrafy's in an awkward position. He had to do something to get rid of that one. He did in the end. It comes back to Giga, who tries to find Dying. You don't want Dying to have the ball for that long, and it ends up knocking away by Zebrafy.
Zebrafy looking for that corner, but still Laza getting the 50-50. Dying, well, vertical setup for himself. Someone with a connection with Zebrafy. Bit short to get that ball on target. Attack, well, demolate.
Attack.
Yeah, Giga may be connecting, but still someone has anticipated the pass. And Laza is all alone to getting that flip reset on the corner. No difficulty for Sweden.
Here's a chance for Giga to knock it down. Can he? Not quite on that corner. Comes back to Dying. Tries to find the pass and it doesn't go to him. Chance up the other end. Zebrafy. Boom.
Punishing after two big occasions for the Spanish. That's ridiculous. What a shot from Zebrafy.
Good positioning. Good shot. Once his positioning was like that, it was actually quite an easy shot. But the positioning is what made that such a good goal. And they're 1-0 up game 2.
Zebrafy trying to get that 50-50 against Giga. Or Simplify again. It's not offside. Dak is getting the ball again. Someone on the backboard, but they're still not a block team on the Sweden players since one is demoed. Simplify with someone. Yeah, it could make it
That's a
happen.
goal.
Dak is there, to take the second goal lead.
Yep, once they recognised that Seabrify had done a perfect pass here, it was just, the easiest goal Dak will ever have. And it's 2-0. And we were talking about if this game starts to get attacking, that it will play into the Kalas's hands now. It's starting to happen.
And the MP respond with Simplify getting the flip reset, getting the 50-50 against Laza. Someone is winning with 50-50 against Lying. Laza with clear. Does he have a chance? Yeah, with Dying maybe.
Oh, well done.
Against someone. The connection of the Spanish players. It was a numeric superiority here with a super pre-flip into air dribble, and the redirect is perfect.
I think that I may be wrong, but I think that was probably the best assist we've seen all day. That pass was better than the goal for sure, and the pass was just what set up that goal. And Dying being in the right position once again gets themselves back into this game, and they came back in game 1. Can they come back in game 2?
Well, it could be possible as Laza is getting the ball for himself. Good counter. Ball is on the box, but Simplify is first on it. Giga on the left. It is someone who get that ball on the corner. Can he get to 50-50? It's a bit large.
I don't think he realised he had more time than what he did on the ball. He could have taken his time and just gotten that goal, but he didn't realise how much time he had, and maybe a counter-attack happening as Dying is up there, and you don't want Dying up forward because we've seen what happens.
From Laza, Simplify connecting maybe here with a shot. A bit behind the defense, but good occasion.
Dying, that one's on target, and somebody needs to get back, and Dak does get there in the end, but only just. Seabrify goes himself, still going himself, tries to get a pass going on. Someone is there, someone!
Oh, what
over
a
to
pass!
Seabrify, and now a chance, and it's going to be a chance up the other end.
Well, Giga is going to pass through a Dying redirect. Oh, it was so hard here. Just like those Allot's redirect with an angle of 102 degrees. Dying with a pass. That's incredible here, but someone managed to defend the backboard. Pass on the middle. Dak trying to force a counter attack, but they not managed to find one teammate. Someone with a shot that forces the orange players to go back.
Yeah, they're countering good though here, Vampy. They're trying their best to get a counter going. They're just got to make sure that they don't leave an open one up the other end. But with 1 minute to go, there's so much time left. They're starting to get this rhythm going on the counter-attack, and if they can find a good pass from Dying or from Lassa to Dying, here's a chance for Giga to try and find Lassa. Lassa, can he get the goal? He can, and there it is! 2-2, they've gotten their goal. It's massive in terms of the series, and with 52 seconds to go, the next goal is huge.
What a pass from his teammate, and then the double tap is deadly, matching the ball on the line. Incredible from a Spanish player to get back his team on track. 45 seconds left. Dak trying to put that ball on the back on the defense. Someone
That's
with
a chance.
Oh yeah, Giga was on a good spot.
That was a chance, and someone's just managed to get that away. Here's a chance for Dying. Can Dying get a second touch on it? He can. It's going to come back to Giga. Can Giga get something going? Over to someone. Someone's going to try and get it into the middle. Lassa's trying to go himself. That one's going to come into a dangerous spot. Dak gets rid of it. 15 seconds to go.
Someone with controlling much space for the Sweden. Be careful because Laza is going to pass it through the defense. Giga with a pass. Dying is first on that ball, but Simplify connecting. No boost still for the Sweden, and we're going overtime.
This is the biggest overtime so far today. This goal is massive. It's a big difference between 1-1 in the series and 2-0. And maybe Seabrify can find someone. No, he cannot. This one's going to be knocked away. Lassa's going to get a second touch. Nearly. But that one's going to come over to Dak. It's dangerous. Someone on the angle tries to find Dak, couldn't do so, and it's knocked away. And now Vampy can try and get something started up the other end, but someone is in a good
someone's
position to
double tap.
score. Good save by Lassa.
Goal is for a Spanish player. They're waiting for the moment to explode on the front of a midfield attack. With that pass was really good, but Giga was on time to get the save, and we're still 2-0 on that overtime. Simplify, yeah, it's getting over dying here, and then Dak can take that ball, but be careful because there are two players, Spanish players on Vampire on the blue field.
This goal, this next goal is so important because there's a big difference between 2-0 and 1-1. It'd be 3 match points. It's huge, this next goal, if they could get it. But Zebrafy tries to get something going up the other end. Dying cuts it off. Can Dying get that one? No, it goes over to someone, and it's knocked away by Lassa. Lassa over to the side. Lassa tries to go himself. That one's in a dangerous spot. That goes in. Lassa finds a way.
That bounce on the ceiling.
Oh, that's so
on
awkward.
the transition on the wall on the side, and the ceiling is incredible. Zebrafy wasn't on time to get that save, and Vampy can take that 3 goal matches and 3 goal game, 3 games, matches. Incredible from Vampy and Kalas. With all that shots, couldn't manage to take that goal on overtime.
Just a reminder that Kalas were 2-0 up in that game, and we're talking about can Vampy come back and get themselves the win, and they did. They managed to find themselves the win, and Lassa was looking brilliant in that game, not only up front, but in the back as well, making sure that they didn't concede in overtime. And now, Vampy, that dark horse, they're a game away from champions.
Champions with $200 on the line for Dying, Giga and Laza. 3 match points, 3 chances, but I hope they're not gonna lose the momentum. But because they are so good here, on point on every touches, that is incredible. Dying maybe for the first shot, crossing the ball here on the net and looking for that first goal. Vampy takes the lead.
Yeah, as soon as Dying went up, you could just tell the way he's been playing today and the way he's been on target, that was never missing. He's done very well today, and definitely, in my opinion, probably been the best player on any team today.
Yeah,
He's just been dominating.
Has so facilities on the air, just as like here on that situation. Zebrafy countering Giga, Sweden. Win is 50-50, pass for Dark. Connection maybe here on the midfield, but still there's still one player on the Spanish team to get that counter. Zebrafy on the corner. Guys first on that ball. Careful because this is a counter attack. Dark with a clear on the other side, but still one Spanish player to get that cut.
And now this plays into Vampy's hands because they were behind in the first game, they were behind in the second game, and now they're ahead, and they're a very defensive side as well. They know how to hold on to a lead. So now that it's 1-0 with 4 minutes to go, this could be one of those games that just becomes slow and maybe we saw it earlier with it being a 1-0 at this kind of stage. That's a chance for Zebrafy. It goes off the bottom of the crossbar. Can Vampy hold on and get themselves a championship from here?
Kalas need accuracy just in front of the net. 2 posts at the moment, and those Spanish players are deadly. 1 occasion, 1 goal, and Giga maybe looking for a second goal lead. Dying, is losing his 50-50, and Laza with the fortunate spawn managed to save his team. Still 1-0.
Somehow still 1-0. I don't know how it's 1-0, but it is. As Dak over to the side, someone with a chance just couldn't quite get it. Giga ends up getting the 50-50 with him. Lassa and Dying go together. Don't give Dying so much time on the ball. But the reason why he had so much time on the ball is because obviously there was a lot of good communication there. You could see it as Dak tries to put that into a dangerous spot, and Lassa blows up someone, which stops the attack. And now all of a sudden Dying is up the other way. Zebrafy couldn't get to that one. And 2 minutes 30 to go. And we're talking about this, 1-0. Is it possible? At the moment, it's looking possible.
Yeah, so many occasions. However, for Carlos, that didn't manage to take a good spot, good space. Maybe here with Zebrafy, but it's not getting good at the shot. Another post here. Someone couldn't make it happen, but still no.
See, like even when they've got a big chance, they're stopping them, Vampy. Vampy are finding ways when they're under pressure to just get rid of the ball, and they're doing well. And with 2 minutes to go, Dak with a chance to turn around on it maybe, but Jigger's going to get rid of it.
Oh, Dying.
Over to Dying. That's a wonderful pass. Over to Lassa. Couldn't quite get it. Dying's going to go on the angle shot. It's going to go up the other end. Maybe a chance for Zebrafy or Dak. They couldn't get there in the end. And it's going to be knocked away.
Unfortunate for Carlos that T50 is not enough powerful to get the bounce on the wall, or not enough short, or maybe the flip reset for Dark here. Another occasion for the Sweden player, but still 1-0 for the Spanish. 1 minute left with someone getting the ball on the field. Dark with a good clear. Dying has to manage the rebound. And still that's pretty accurate from Spanish. They are very patient on the defensive exercise. And
that's
that
a chance for
is
Jigger.
incredible.
What
incredible
a pass.
here. Oh, the shot off target.
I mean, at the moment, it's looking like Foxy is a genius. I called this 1-0 4 minutes ago, and it's staying like that. But Lassa tries to finish it off. Dag over to the side. There's 45 seconds to go, and they need to find a goal. Can they find it from Zebrafy? Zebrafy ends up knocking Jigger, but Jigger still ends up getting to it. 40 seconds left on the clock for a championship here.
With Dying, well, it's missing a spot. Giga as well, as the last defense. Zebrafy can connect, someone looking for the demolition, but Dying managed to make the save. Dying. Yeah, he could make it. Yeah, it's 2-0 with 20 seconds left. Easy game, Fox.
It looks like it. It looks like it's been the story all day of Dying carrying this Vampy side, this dark horse, all the way over the line. And with 19 seconds to go, Vampy might be our champions.
They might be careful with a kick-off goal, specialty of the Sweden here with Zebrafy connecting with Dark on the other side. Giga with
That's a good knock away.
And yeah,
that'll be GG's.
It seems to be GG's. Giga with the last occasion, and Vampy are the winner of that Crypto Gaming Fall Series #1.
That's very well played from Dying, and very well played from Lassa, and very well played. It just honestly very well played from all three of them, including Jigger, who did very well in the back and made sure that nothing went in. Very defensive side, Vampy, and when they go up forward, Dying is just an absolute bullet. And at the end of the day, I think it's very well deserved from Vampy. I think they were definitely the best side today in terms of defense as well as attacking. Congratulations to the guys. They absolutely deserve it.
Deserved. Good team plays on offense and great connection. Defensively, they are very, very patient. No double commits. They know what they are doing, and that's the matters here. When you don't get nervous when you're defending against 3 Sweden players, that they played so well, so much pass, so much occasion for Sweden, but still you get that ice in the veins about the Spanish players, and that's what leads us to the one spot taken. That's pretty noble, and that's pretty deserved.
It didn't take them long. It really did not take them long to get starting again. Like once they had to wait a while, and they had to wait a long time to get their big kind of momentum started. Once they got their momentum started, they looked really good. And I honestly think that their defensive side, and whenever there's a goal that looks like it's going in, somehow this Spanish side managed to defend it and managed to get rid of it, and it changed the momentum over to them, especially late on in that second game where they got those 2 goals, got the overtime goal, which was the most important one. I said it was the most important one of the game. and it definitely changed the difference of this series. And they absolutely deserved, in my opinion, I think they absolutely deserved to take the championship today. I think they did very, very well.
Yeah, they are. And what do you think about dying? Do you think is
Yeah,
the player who
I
makes the difference in the grand finals?
I think that Dying is the attacking player in a defensive team. I think that
Mm-hmm.
that he makes the difference. He allows that defensive kind of play to work, where having that player be up forward, he's the Cristiano Ronaldo,
Yeah.
the Messi of the team. To be able to make those individual plays work and make the defense work as well. I think that he did very, very well to make sure that the other two were able to stay back and make sure that they weren't able to concede as many goals. And I think that especially in the semi-final where they only conceded one goal in the entire semi-final against the favorites. I mean, even though I definitely think that Dying was player of the day, the reason why he's player of the day is that the other two were able to allow him to play like that.
Yeah, that's how Amix, like he has his teammates around him getting the pass, and when those passes and those jobs wasn't done, he couldn't manage to do it all himself. And
Yeah.
tying with his good teammates around him, connecting from each other, indirect passes, demoing, bumping. That was really good stuff from there. And yeah, they deserved again their first spot, and
Yep.
incredible because I really thought Callas was like outplaying
Yeah.
those three players, but what a good surprise.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing with defensive sides is that even though they can get dominated and look like they aren't looking like the better side, all it takes is just a couple of big plays, a couple of big counterattacks, and all of a sudden that momentum completely changes and goes out the window. And we saw that in the second game, especially when they were 2-0 down. They didn't change. They didn't go into an attacking style. They kind of stayed the way that they did. 2 minutes passed and it was still 2-0. And they got that important goal to get themselves back into that game. And that game too was definitely the story, I think, of today in terms of just being patient, waiting for your opportunities. It'll come. And I think that was the difference in teams, is that some teams were panicking too much about the clock, panicking about, we've got to get a goal here. Whereas they waited and Vampy just waited for their time, waited for their chance. And when they got that chance, they absolutely, especially Dying, were just goal after goal every single time they had a massive chance. And I don't think there was any time that Vampy really, every time they had a chance, it just looked like a goal. Like there wasn't any time when it looked like they were going to miss. And sometimes Rocket League's like that. You get your luck, you get your good goals, you get your good passes. And Vampy on the day were definitely the best team.
Yeah, best teams with the best highlights. Do you remember those shots on the overtime? Before the overtime, double tap from Dying, good read on the corner of Giga. That's pretty accurate, and it's one occasion, one goal. It's not on the post like just there, like Caras.
Yeah.
That was the difference here. That's accuracy in front of the goal, and that's the mental that count here.
Well, that's going to do it for the grand final. We are going to now have an interview with the man himself, who actually was, in my opinion anyway, the player of the day. Mr. Dying is going to be joining us very, very soon. I think that what we'll do is we'll go for a quick break. No. Okay, we're good. Okay, let's bring down Dying then.
Yeah.
Easy. Let's bring down Dying and have a talk with the man himself, man of the match, Dying. Let's see if we can get him on. Yeah, there he is. There's the man himself. How are you?
Hello,
I'm
Dying.
fine. Hello.
There he is. So, one quick question before I start. How are you feeling? Do you feel today as if, see, I called you as the dark horse from the start. Do you feel as if you had a good chance coming into today, seeing the teams?
Well, I feel really good for winning this journey, but I think, um, as you said before, you said I was the star of the team, right?
Yeah.
But I think also the support of my mates have done a lot. So
Yeah.
congratulations for the team.
That's exactly what I said. I said that the other two allowed you to play the way you did.
Yeah.
Both of them are very. I don't know how you feel about it, but you're a very defensive kind of side when it comes to not allowing many goals, and I think that comes down to your teammates and allowing you to play more of a forward role while the other two stay back. Is that kind of set? Is that something that you kind of set from the start, or is that just the flow that kind of works for you guys?
Well, I'm not so defensive. Like I'm defensive when I need to be. Like, but the most of the time I like going for scoring goals and playing fast for my mates.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely saw that. I think that
Mm-hmm.
there's more of a defensive role in the other two, while you're kind of more up forward. I think that it works for you guys. I well and truly thought that you guys were the best team on the day, and that came down to from what I could see anyway, the communication between the three of you and making sure that when there was pressure on, just get rid of the ball, get it out of that dangerous spot, and it worked against Callas, who couldn't seem to get any flow going in that series.
Well, just against class, that was the grand finals, right?
Yes.
I think we all picked like in when we were making pressure, we were making really good shots, and
Yeah.
in defense, we were saving a lot of balls, cutting passes. I think we all played really nice.
Yeah. Do you want to say anything, Imagination?
Yeah. Do you think you struggle the most against Atevinta or Kalas, and why?
What? Can you repeat?
Did you do you struggle more on against Atevinta or Kalas on the grand finals? Which game was the hardest?
I think it was hardest the semi-final,
Yeah.
but the grand final, like it was a bit easier. Not much. It's not easy, obviously, but
Mhm.
with the nervous we have, I think.
Oh,
Mm, yeah, I would say that it was more difficult the semi-final.
yeah.
Okay.
I think that honestly, considering what nerves were there or anything else, you guys didn't show it. I mean, game two, you guys were 2-0 down and managed to come back
Get
into that one
time.
pretty easy. I mean, you guys kind of took your time. You didn't change anything. There wasn't any, from what I could see anyway, there wasn't any kind of change in attack. You guys played your style and what works for you guys, and managed to get back into the game with a couple of really good goals from yourself, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
It just seemed to me like you guys were, your pace was consistent throughout the entire final, which worked for you guys. Did you
yeah,
feel like that?
yes.
Yeah.
But
Um,
also in the when we were defending, um, I think we in many plays we panicked so much. We were doing some double commits, but we managed really well the defense.
I mean, you got rid of it pretty well in the end. It might have been panicking, but I was calling it live anyway. I was saying that it was really well done just to get rid of the ball in dangerous positions. There's a lot of teams that don't do that. They kind of hold it in there and try to get it out slowly. But if you can just get rid of it and stop that attacking pressure from the opponents, I think that you guys did really well to just make sure that all three players were back, panicking or not. You guys were managing to get it out, and that was what won you guys the game. Won you guys the series was just being able to get back and cut off those kind of passes that were definitely going in and definitely going to get a pass. But there was always a player there to make sure that it was cut off. And I think that you guys, that was the best defense of the day was definitely from you guys, because you were able to cut off that final pass from panicking. I think that panicking sometimes works. And I think that you guys did very, very well to make sure that you did panic and make sure that you did get rid of it.
Yeah, we managed really well the defense. But also when in the grand finals, the other team, I don't know, they were a bit unlucky with the shots because they didn't enter. But
well, yeah. Well, thank you very much, Mr. Dying, for coming over here and saying hello and enjoying yourself. And hopefully you can enjoy a championship now, because you've won yourself a pretty big tournament in StakeCube eSports here. And I think that you guys absolutely deserve it. I think that you played out of your mind. I honestly think that you guys were very, very good. Anything else to say, Imagination?
Well, no, it's really nice done. Done for me.
thank you.
No problem.
Thank you very much, Mr. Dying, for coming over and having a talk to us. Enjoy your championship.
Okay, thank you. You're welcome.
GG's again.
GG's.
So that was Mr. Dying, in my opinion, our man of the match, our man of the tournament.
He was.
Did very, very well, but the team themselves were just defending was just very, very good and allowed him to play the way that he did.
Defending was on point for Vampi effectively, and Dying was so good at those counter attack with a double tap, with a reading, and passing to his teammate looking for a demolition. But there was always one player involved on the play, and that's why they get here. As I said, there was a bit of luck, but still we need that luck. We need that for win a game, for winning a tournament. So we deserve entirely the MVP award, as if I can say so.
Exactly. But sadly, it looks like it's all over. So thank you all for coming. Thank you to all of our sponsors, everybody who made this possible, everybody behind the scenes. Imagination, did you enjoy yourself?
Oh yeah, for the first time casting English, Thank you again, StakeCube, for the confidence. Thank you, Fox, as well. Thank you for helping me a bit for the first cast. It was really nice, really, really nice.
I enjoyed myself. The sun's now coming up over in Australia, and sun's gone down in Europe, and it's time to disappear. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you to everybody behind the scenes. I am Renard. Is that correct? Renard? Fox? Renard? Thank you all for coming.
Exactly. Yeah.
Renard.
Renard.
Thank you all for coming. Have a good night. Look after yourselves.